is Natfresh. We're a holding company that is committed to supplying fertilizer farm companies with fresh organic fertilizer, as well as farms and restaurants all across the state with fresh, high-quality organic produce. We are highly committed in supplying Natfresh guaranteed organic produce to our suppliers.
So what is the innovation behind Natfresh? Well, in Virginia, there's a limited supply of organic fertilizers and hence a low percentage of organic farmers. Natfresh wants to solve this problem through its distribution network, and through that create a happy and healthy community. So I mean, that's the basic idea behind Natfresh that we're trying to do. Now let's quickly talk about where we're going to compete. Natfresh has decided to compete in the state of Virginia, and this decision was based on mainly two factors: the shift from convenient eating to healthy eating, and we just feel that there's a prospective market for distribution company like Natfresh. Also, there's excess demand for organic food and limited supply, and we just feel that we can fill this gap in. So who is our target? Statistics show that less than 1% of the farming in Virginia is organic in nature, which means out of 48,000 farms, only 56 are certified organic. This is our target. This number does not even include the small organic growers in Virginia, who will represent a future market, and with our assistance we provide them. So how many competitors are there in this organic market? Three suppliers of fertilizers. That's it, for 56 organic farms. The names and logos are kind of ugly, so let's just concentrate on the number here. 3 for 56. And because these suppliers are so regionalized, the organic farming and organic food in Virginia is very expensive. So Natfresh hopes to solve this problem as well. Now let's quickly go to what's the demand for fertilizers per annum. Now, there are about 11,000 acres which are organic in Virginia, and each acre requires about 500 pounds of fertilizer. So according to that, the demand per annum is 5.5 million pounds. And this doesn't include the number for small organic farmers. This is just for the 56 organic farms. So does Natfresh fill a need? I mean, let's look at the numbers again quickly. 3 suppliers for 56 organic farms. And that's on the supply side. Demand side, there are 1729 organic stores and restaurants in Virginia that demand organic food. Excess demand, limited supply? I think the numbers speak for themselves. Alexander will tell you about the supply target now.
We're targeting the 56 organically certified farms in Virginia. Aside from that, we want to target 5% of the total amount of farms in Virginia, which is 2,730. This we want to do in the first 2 years of our operations. We also want to target the Virginia Farmers Cooperative in order to reach out to the small local organic growers as well. For distribution, we start off with the fertilizer companies like Seven Spring Farms. Then Natfresh will transport the fertilizer to local farms. From there, after the produce is grown, we'll transport the fresh produce to organic markets such as Whole Foods, Charlottesville Farmers Market, and such. Who are consumers? First of all, we have the farms as one of our main consumers, which we say we will guarantee them with consistent supply of fertilizer throughout the year. And also we have the markets and stores throughout Virginia, which we guarantee high-quality produce throughout the year as well. For our initial investment financials, we figure we need a building to run out for our operational headquarters, also a centralized facility to sort and grade and keep the produce and fertilizer between transportation cycles, as well as put money towards advertising, which would be essential during our first few years of operations. We also want to put money towards eco-friendly packaging, as well as transportation. We will lease refrigerated trucks in order to consistently supply the farms and stores with our produce and fertilizer. And between all of this, our total cost should only be about $1 million, which should be a highly feasible number given that we each want to contribute $250,000 to the initial building of our company, and then from there there'd only be $500,000 more to reach our initial goal, which we hope to get through bank loans and business acquisition.
So what is the price of competition? Right now there are, like I said, there are 3 suppliers and they're charging $62 for a 50-pound bag of fertilizer. Natfresh plans to acquire these competitors or merge with them, and basically we're trying to get these bags at the cost price or maybe pay a small profit margin on this. So now, Alexander will talk to you about the price and profit margin.
Our price for a 50-pound bag of fertilizer is $80, and our profit margin will be $17. Though $80 seems like a high price for a bag of fertilizer to some, despite these high prices, we think that our revenue, we will attain a higher revenue through our strategic partnerships.
So break even. Okay, so if you look at this picture, we're experienced investors. Okay, we want to break even as soon as we can. So now we are planning to break even within a year because we need to sell about 59,000 bags of fertilizers, and given the annual demand of 110,000 bags, 50 pounds fertilizer, I mean we can easily achieve this target after we said that this is the supply target.
So when you buy produce from a grocery store, you want to know what's in it. Due to our umbrella branding, Natfresh guarantees fresh produce from start to finish. We oversee the fertilization, the growth of the produce, and the transportation from the markets to the final consumers for shoppers like you and me. Another thing we do is we want to have strategic partnerships with the farms and fertilizer companies. We plan to provide workshops for fertilizer companies to teach them about which custom blend fertilizer would be best to yield the highest yield from crops, as well as provide workshops for farms.
So CSR, I mean, we feel that at Natfresh we believe that CSR is a competitive advantage. Every year, 5% of our profits will be invested back into the farmers, and this is just basically to ensure that they have a good quality product, and this is to maintain our consistent supply, and also have a reliable consumer in the farmers to sell our fertilizers.
So why should you invest in Natfresh?
Well, Natfresh fulfills a need.
It helps to support farmers, promote organic food, and create a happy and healthy family.
But most of all, we have a quick payback and great financial prospects.
So this is your chance to help contribute to a pure and organic green world.